Hey girl, we'll work some abs. This will be fun. Let your little legs up and bring your hands behind your head. Let's start with the yogic bicycle. We'll take 30 here. Belly in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's got to correct. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's do 30, so we're doing 10 more. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then just take a moment to hug the legs in. Let your neck rest. And then we're going to lengthen the legs. Now, if your hamstrings are tight, it's okay to have a little knee bend. We're going to take one hand towards the thigh or the calf, and then you're taking a single straight leg stretch. Hello, come on in. We're doing some abdominals. And then we're going to add on our hands going behind our head, and then we're going to rotate. So we're putting the last two moves together. 3, crisscross with long legs, single straight leg stretch with rotation. Hello, hello, hello. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hug for a moment. You might rock a little left and right. 5, 3, 2, and then 1. Now this one is double leg stretch. So you're going to stretch out and then hug. That's the modification, stretch and hug. Now to add on, lift up your shoulders, open, and then hug. Inhale and hug. I'll show you how you can do it with your neck needs a modification. You would just put your hands behind your head and your elbows would come to your knees. Try 4 more. Hi. Hello everyone. 3. Well, hi. 2. And then 1. And then just to stretch out the hip flexors, lift up into a bridge, lift your hips up and hold the hips in extension for 5, 4, yep, just holding it, sort of an opposite of the all the abs that we did. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to lower the spine down, lift both legs up. Now they're glued together in the air, and draw a circle. So this is corkscrew. We're going to come back to 12 o'clock. So I'm going to show modified, where you just draw a circle with your knees bent. If you want it harder, straighten your knees. If you still want it harder, bigger circle. And if you'd like to add on a hip lift at 12 o'clock, or the classic is to roll up to your shoulder blades. So find where you have a challenge, and we're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let your feet down and curl up into a bridge. The bridge is a nice counter pose for these hip flexion ab exercises. Open up and hold 5. You can interlace your fingers underneath. 4, 3, 2, and then roll down. Now the left leg's going to go really long, still having an ab focus. Lengthen the right leg, and then draw a largest circle as you can maintain the stability of your scapula on the mat and your ribs on the mat. Big circle is harder. We are going to take 8 the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, feel your abs. 4 as you keep your ribs down. 3, good. 2. Now I'm going to have us just hug that leg up in the air, so you've got a little hamstring stretch, pointing and flexing. Round that ankle, round that ankle. Pull the toes back. 5, 4. Oh, that feels so good. 3, 2, and then try your other leg. So the right leg's down, the left leg's up, and you're going to draw 8 large circles one way. Feel your abs pull the ribs down. And 4, 5, really reach. Good, inhale. 8 the other way. That bigger circle makes it more demanding on the abs, right when your leg is lower, especially towards the ground. 5, 6, Grab the hands underneath, point flex, point flex. Add some rolls with your ankle. Add some rolls the other way. Leave the leg up and just enjoy. Now both legs are going to join in the air. They're going to be together. Hands come behind your head. Lift your shoulder blades and then lower, and you can flex and point your ankles too. So you've got this rib connection, working the abs. Breathe. Inhale. All right, try 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Feet down. You're going to lift up and hold bridge. You can take your arms overhead like a Y or a field goal post and just extend those hips. 5. Neck is soft. 4, 3, 2, and then go down. Hold your arm underneath your ear or your head, and then let's take 20 side leg lifts. This is still abs. So we've got a little theme going of abdominals. So your waist could be feeling like it's pulling in. Go up a 1/2 inch higher than you think you can, or than you initially do. Try 10 more. You got your pulling in here. Stay up and add 10 little pulses. They won't be very big, but they'll be high. And then we're going to go to the other side. I'm just going to switch. If you want to turn over, you're welcome to. We're going to take the arm like a pillow and this is a full range of motion, 20. Glue the legs together. Energy out the legs. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now at the top, so you're going to try to find a place where it's harder. 10 pulses. Good. All right, guys. And I'm going to just have us use our hands to grab a sip. So grab a sip. We're coming right back down to abs, but we'll make sure we try to get 8 to 12 ounces here. And we'll go down to the back side. Now this one is, first take your 5 bridges. I want to just make sure the back's really warmed up. 5, 4, 3. So yeah, you feel the low back getting adequate warming up. Now on this next one, you can take your legs in the air, hands beside your hips, lift your pelvis. And I'm not kicking my knees to do it. It's from the abs. And you can also put your hands between the pubic bone and the xiphoid, and you should feel that. And let's do 5 more. Now, the hands are going to go behind your head, and you're going to do 10 normal crunches. And you can see where this is going. All right, now together, 10 of those, double crunches. So if you have a problem with one end, just do the other end. But otherwise, try to do this double crunch. 4 to get those abs. 5. All right, take a breather. Whew. Now this is called pelvic lift. It was in my plyo workshop, but what you're gonna do is put your hands down. You're gonna lift higher. So 1, go up as high as you feel like you can. 2, maybe it's an inch, maybe it's 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Now we're going to break it up with a stretch that's just a really good one that we generally all could use. So right ankle to left thigh. You can add a movement like a rock, an ankle movement, whatever you need. Release tension. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then try the other ankle to thigh. Yep, 10, move it if you want. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and then exhale. All right, now this is going to be a bicycle. You can leave your head down for stage 1 and bicycle in the air. So that's plenty. If you go further away from your sit bones, that's harder. If you come up, that's even harder. If you keep your hands back, that's harder. Try 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now on this stretch, your hands can go between your knees. Grab the feet or the ankles or the shins, whatever you can grab. And I like to press the knees open a little or the thighs open. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now this one is a partner drill, so pretend I'm with you on the other side. Your hands are beside your pelvis like a frame. Now we have to clear each other's legs. You've got it. And then you go a little left, a little right, a little bit left of center, a little bit right. 6 more. 5 more. Heels touch the floor if you can. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And then 1 more. Nice. So we'll take happy baby here. Hands reach for your ankles or your feet. Pull the knees wider than your ribs. You can even move here right and left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the left foot down and take the right leg as like it's pointing towards where the wall meets the ceiling. Left toes are a little further away. And then you can come up and climb a tree 5 times, or you can just do your ab crunches 30 degrees. You don't have to use your hands much, or you can use your hands more. It's like you're sequencing the spine up though. Yep. Yeah, 1 more. Good, and then lower that, and that was what I was going to say, Michelle. If you put that foot that's on the floor just an inch further, you'll feel that difference. It lets you access that hip flexor, and it's not cheating. Good. 3, good. 4, 5. All right, hug it in, take a little breather. I'm going to have us pop up and take a sip. So I'm hoping you're feeling your abs. And we're going to do the opposite muscle groups here. So you're going to be belly down. We want to balance the body, right? So take your belly down. I like to internally rotate the thighs to open up the SI joint. You can experiment with what your body naturally does. Your hands are going to be down beside the pelvis and go up with your torso. And at first leave your toes down. Just really focus on the upper back. It'll naturally go up and down. All right, now you can either take your hands at your low back or interlace them or just leave them by your side as a modification. Lift your toes, your knees, your torso, your arms. 10. Stay up. And then relax. So relax here. Now we're going to have the hands more in front of us. Lift up your torso and then let your hands assist you higher. Yeah, and then lower and then let your legs lift. Lower your legs, lift your back, then let your hands help you. Ooh, yeah, then the height gets higher, the better. Good. And up, increase range of motion with the hands. Good, I like the shoulder blades. That looks good. They're down the back. Go up. So good. Inhale, both legs lift high. Up. Good, and lower. 2 more. And then we'll hold ourselves up in this high swan. 1 more. Hold yourself up. Hold 10, 2, 3. Good. 4. Looking good. 5, 6, 7. All right, here we go. We're going to lower down. We're going to stay here, but if you do need a child's pose, take it. You could also do a windshield wipe for a moment. We're still doing thoracic extension. This one's breaststroke, so I'm going to clear the space. Make sure you have a clear space. Go up with your arms in a huge circle, and also add on the legs doing this little flutter the whole time. Big, healthy movements. Yep. Yep. 9. And then a child's pose. I'm going to offer that we pull the toes under. So if you'd like to add that, do that too. Heels straight up and down. Push into the floor. 5. And then we're coming back down. Now we're going to do the rear deltoids in 3 different positions, I, T, and Y. So at first, put your hands down beside your pelvis, palm face the floor. Lift up your back, lift up your toes. Now the arms are going to do their own thing, 10 higher lifts. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now go out to the letter T if you can, open. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now a letter Y. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Recover. Bend a knee. Reach for that foot. Bend the knee. Reach for the other one. We're going to do this 2 sets. Here we go. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Recover, and then we're going to do it again. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Child's pose. Press back. Walk your fingers to the right. And then you're going to feel a breath go to your left side. Open up the clamshell. And walk the fingers over to the other side. Open up the clamshell. Nice. Grab a sip. We're going back to abs, but it will include arms. We're going to be doing some planks. All right, so I'd like to do 1 minute and 10 seconds today. 1 minute and 10 seconds. So do it the best you can, even if you have to rest and come back. So get ready. I'm going to make it on a really even here second hand. So 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're in a plank. Good. Abs. Yep, that looks good. Everyone looks wonderful. Long, strong knees. Yep. Scapula broad. I feel good. I feel strong. Strong thoughts. Feel good. I feel strong.
Already halfway there, guys. So we're doing a minute 10 today. 70 seconds. $15 more seconds for our goal. To stay strong. And that's already a minute, so now we just have 10 seconds. 5 more. And then recover. Good. So we added on to our goal. We're gonna to what we've been doing. Good. We've done minutes in the past. Now we've done a minute 10. Inhale. Now we're gonna be doing a side plank. So if you want to prop yourself up, I'm gonna have us do 40 seconds. So get ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Hold strong. Good. Just a little bit more than we normally do. So that's already 10. That's already 15. And that's already 20. So you're doing great. 25. 30 and strong mind. 35. And then 40. So that was good. Come on over to the other side. Karen, I had a memory of you going to the Orange Theory and they said, can you hold 20 seconds? And you were like, can I? That's nothing. All right, so get ready. We're going to be doing 40 seconds, guys. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and come up. All right, so 40 seconds. And strong mind, 5, 10, yeah, I'm gonna have to move so I can see the clock, 10, 15, and 20. So we know there's 20 more seconds, 25, 30, and you know it's 35, 5, 4, 3, inhale, lower your hips. So we upped all our normal stuff that we do. Let's grab a sit, our little times that we do. Good job. Now another one is push-ups. So I'm gonna have us do 15. And Michelle, you might want to just do them on the wall to keep your shoulders safe. I'm not telling you what to do. You just listen to your body. If it's up to you, but let me just tell you the way they're doing it in standard. So yeah, Karen, that's good. So totally up to you, Shireen, but one way they do it when they do standards is they make you put your chest and your thighs down. It's not how we normally do it, but if you do want to try it, you can do that. Just for like, if you were to take a standards test, that's one of the ways they do it. Then they can keep it the same for everyone. You know the variables. 5, 6, but do what you need to, everyone. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and take a break. Those are kind of biased. If you're thin, you have to go a lot more. So go into up and do a side stretch. And I'm just doing it any situation you want. Now, one thing I like to do with these is add a rotation here or a pull. Good, Karen. It's like find how you get good benefit. It's also a good opportunity to get your breathing back in. Yep, I love the wrist stuff. Hands and then over. And it's like you're just going up and over to get to the other side. You're not just going over, you're going up and over. 5,
4, 3, and 2. Inhale. Nice. Yeah, you're sitting however you need to. And then come back. And then I wanted to do 1 2-minute squat. Shreen, there's probably a way you can figure out how to modify hamstring bridge maybe. You know how your leg is, so, or your foot. But what you'll do for this one, there's a couple different ways they do this, but what we're going to do is just 90 degrees. I want you to make sure, like as you walk out, I'm checking, is everything not slick? Is everything frictioned? I want to do a 2-minute hold at 90 degrees. So I'm getting ready to be on the start. Now you're 90 degrees, and I know you're trying to figure it out on yourself, but we're just doing the best we can. You can't really see yourself, but just do what you need. There is a test where you go down every 30 seconds or so, but I think it's too hard to measure that for ourselves to do exactly an inch or whatever it is. So we'll just do the 90-degree one. Strong mind. This one's already 15 seconds. Strong mind. I wish we had a book to read or something. Now the breath is really something to play with, so breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose. "30 seconds. Yep, I know, right? This one's long. Come back when you can. Breathe in. Strong mind. Here we go. So if you ever got pulled off the street and they said, you have to do a functional youth test, you could be like, I've been training for this. I have a familiarity with this. I got this. That's 50 seconds. Just do the best you can. All right, that's going to be 1 more minute of that. So if you need to get up, yep, do it. I'm just going to keep it there. I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn as a mule. We're going to keep it. Just join when you can or do something, bridging. Yep, you're doing great. So I'm going to try to give you the mark-offs here because it's almost 1:30, so I want you to know how far you've gone. You have done 1:30, so just 30 more seconds if you can, even if you have to scoot up half an inch. We could sing a song that's exactly 30 seconds. All right, hang in there. 15 seconds. I feel good, I feel strong. I feel good, I feel strong. Good thing I'm stubborn. Good thing I'm strong-willed. Whatever the mantra is you need. I'm built for being stubborn. I'm built for being strong-willed when it matters. 3, 2, 1. That was 2 minutes. Hey, shall we take a big fat stretch? That was good, guys. Take a sip too. Good. Good. Awesome. You're getting ready for those standards. All right, I'm going to do a stretch on the side, a quad stretch, but I want to share that you could also do this on your foam roller. You could also do this on your back. So this is the first layer. And then this, you could do it this way too on a foam roller. Good job. Way to hang in there. All right, rib down, breath full. Yep, do whatever quad stretch you need. I'm just doing it on the back. Yep. And then we'll do the other side. So you could be on your arm, you could be holding your foot, you could be doing a quad stretch here. Yep, on the roller. Good job. But it takes the emotion, the unknown out of it when you at least have those time units that you've tested yourself on. And then that's where confidence is, because you know you've done it. You know you can do it. Like, I know I can do it. I've got objectifiable evidence. And you keep showing up with that strong. strong mind, strong body. So does one quad may feel different than the other. Like I can tell my left quad's a little bit tighter. So if you have that too, you may keep it a little longer. Hold 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Now we're on our back, and just give yourself a little rock. We're gonna do a couple supine abs here. Now this one is a very classic abdominal in Pilates. It's just single leg stretch. So you're gonna take your outside hand on the shin and your inside hand on the inner knee, lifting up, and then you're perfectly stable in the upper body as you switch which leg goes out. Inhale, and if you want it harder, your knee only comes in 90 degrees, your thigh only comes on to 90. Take 10, 2, 3, the mind part is in your hands, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now take a little breather. We're adding a neural part here, which is point for 2, flex for 2, point for 2, flex for 2. So your mind needs to hang on to these cues. Lift the legs like there's a table. Come up, inside hand on the knee, outside hand on the outer ankle, and point, point, flex, flex, point, point, flex, flex, point, point, flex, flex, point, point, flex, flex, recover. Nice job. Take a little breather. This one is called coordination. So I'm going to show you with my legs first, and then we'll add our arms. So your hands can be reaching above the floor. You'll be extending out. You'll be opening your legs. Then you'll be splitting them, and coming back in. We're going to do that one more time. Legs out, open, split, split, come back in. Now get ready. The arms come up. Inhale. And they're going to reach forward. Everything reaches forward. Now open the legs, split, split, bend the knees, come back down. Get ready. Everything comes up. Open, split, split, come back down. Breathe in. Exhale, come up. Open, split, split, bend the knees, come back in. This is for neuroplasty as well. Come up, open, split, split, bend the knees, bend the elbows, come back down. 2 more of these. Come up, open, split, split, bend the knees, bend the elbows, come back down. 1 more. Extend, open, split, split, bend the knees, bend the elbows, come back down. Yay. Now we're going to grab those thighs, come up, grab a sip. Good abdominal day, guys. I'm going to pull out the foam roller. So this may help you, Shireen. You don't have to use it. I just want to offer it in case you have anything going on with a foot. A neat trick is to use planks with your foam roller. That way your foot's off the ground. So it's up to you. If you had plantar fasciitis, metatarsalgia, a stress fracture in your foot, or you weren't sure and you were just trying to be careful, that's a way to get off your foot when you do planks. So you don't have to use it. You can. I'm going to use it. Extend, toe in slightly and shift forward and back. Shift forward and back. Shift forward and back. Shift forward and back. 8, 9, and then recover. All right, so take a breather. Now this one's going to be a hip lift, so it's like Dolphin. You're able to do it on your toes or on the foam roller. So when your arms are on the mat, you're going to toe in a little bit. Lift your hips, shift to the plank, lift, shift to the plank. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then recover. Rest. Good job. All right, so this one's going to be knees under. I also call it inchworm. Go to your forearms. Your toes are pointing towards each other. The foam roller is closer to the knee side of your shins. Bend the knees. Come in. Knees in. Come in. Knees in. Come in. Knees in. Come in.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and recover. Woo! Those work, don't they? We're going to be doing a little obliques, knees to the left side, like a shoulderish area, and then knees to the right. So here we go. You're in a plank, you're on your foam roller. Pull your knees left, go to plank. Pull your knees right, go to plank. Pull your knees left, pull your knees right, left, right. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, recover, take a break. Woo! All right, grab a sip. We're still going, but I feel like that was a hard bunch. I feel like that was hard, so we're going to take a sip. Okay, we're going to do, the next one is going to be high hips, dolphin left and dolphin right. Okay, on your forearms, your knees are going to stay long. Your hips will go high left, center plank, high right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and recover. Woo! Take a little breather. This one's called 4 points of light. You're going to pull under, then you're going to shift left, shift right, and then and put your hips back into plank. So go into your forearm plank. Pull your knees under, tilt left, tilt right, go back. Pull your knees under, go right, left, and shift back. Pull your knees under, go left, right, shift back. Pull your knees under, go right, left, shift back, and then take a breather. Nice. This is going to be Swan on the foam roller, so it's just a tiny bit more challenging than the hands on the floor variation. You are belly down, legs back. Now, we just worked our abs, so this will stretch the abs too. So pinky down, go up, woo, and go up, and go up, and go up. And that's so nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to stay up, so hold. Up 10. Yep. You might chin tuck, Michelle, just the tiniest bit. Just a little bit. Yep. You can feel it right away. That's awesome. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, just get rid of that foam roller for a minute. Let your arms be your pillow. Take your legs up and tap them together. This is a horizontal adduction for about 20. About 10 more here. Now, let your hand still be there. Lengthen your right leg all by itself while you leave the other leg down. Now, the other leg. You want to try to keep going pelvis stable. Lift higher because you've got only one at a time going. You should be able to lift higher than when you do a flutter. Yes. So the front of your hip, you're asking to be open. The back of your hip, you're asking to contract. Your abs are keeping your ribs stable and your pelvis stable. 4, long, 3, 2, 1. All right, pop back, some type of knee wide belly. This lets you have a belly breath, diaphragmatic breath, knee wide child pose. And see if you can do a down dog. If you need to not do a down dog, you can always do a child's pose. So down dog will stretch out your calves. Ah. Push your heels towards the floor. Reach down. Really lengthen. Try bending one knee, and if you need more, put your foot on that heel. If you still need more, you can always go to your forearms and stretch out that calf more. Ah. Now push the other foot down and press that heel down. 10.
Both heels press. 10. And then recover and grab a sip.
So this next section is going to be back care. Cheers. I want you to be able to have some tools in your toolbox whenever you feel like something's going on. You have a few stretches or movements that you know you can do to help things. So this is one of them. Hands, knees, flexion. Now if your hands or your knees are uncomfortable, add more padding, but otherwise flexion, or you can put your forearms on the arc and that's a nice way to get off the wrist. But otherwise flexion, extension. Inhale and exhale. Now that could be the move, or if you want to do it down dog, up dog, you can. It's a little harder that way. It doesn't matter. I want you to just find out what you need. Your goal is really articulate that back. Enjoy this movement that's so good for the spine. And tuck. And inhale. And lift. How about a couple more? All right, so that'll be a breather for just a moment. Pat yourself on the back so you've got a tricep. And then you're going to place your hands or your knuckles back on the floor and circle your pelvis or your hips maybe 3 to 5 times each way. So this will get some stretches that you might not get normally, and then go the other way. Good. And then we're just going to do a little wag the tail. So lift up your right toes, look over your right hip to your toes, look over your left hip to your right toes. So keep the same right toes off for this for 4 times. That gets the QL. And then we're going to do the other one so your other toes are off the ground. You're laterally flexing your back. And maybe you found one side was tighter. And then we're going to take that foam roller and use it for good. Grab a Dynaband or a Pilates ring too. All right, so have it handy. And at first, you're not going to use it. We're just going to take our hips up. Now at first, I like to put my hands on either side so it doesn't slide. Go into a huge scissor and then a huge scissor. So try to let your one heel touch the ground like a psoas stretch. Yes. And other one. Now switch. You want to feel like you got 2 things going. You got a hamstring and you got a hip flexor, top of the thigh, and big. Now we're going to do scissor, scissor, circle, which is also called helicopter. So 1, 2, 3. 1. So scissor, scissor, circle. Make it really wide too. Scissor, scissor, circle. There's that inner thigh. Scissor, scissor, circle. Now we're going to energize the legs. Scissor, scissor, circle. Now both legs are together at the same place. Then they go down. That's your abs that are keeping your ribs happy here. Pull down and open. Big circle. This is really good for the hips, so that's good for the back as well. Open, open. And we're going to do it the other way. Around, around. Inhale and exhale. Just one more, and then I think you guessed it, we're going to stay here and stretch it. So get yourself comfy on that. One leg's up, one leg's down, and this is where if you want to use your tool, you can. And it's up. Ooh, yeah. Okay, you're letting it go with your exhales. It's like a practice of letting go. You're at the sand on the beach and you're just sinking deeper into the sand. You can cross that midline if you'd like. And you can go out to the side. All right, now we're going to take the other one around, and you're going to pour one leg down, one leg's up. Again, you can cross the midline. And open. And back up. And then double legs over the foam roller. This is the Psoas. Usually I have to move the foam roller a little lower where my glute runs into my hamstring, that gluteal smile. And then just find a place that's comfortable for you. Your low back should feel like it's decompressing, not getting more contracted. Breathe deep 5 times here. The Psoas connects the upper to the lower body, so it's a big, powerful muscle used all day. Let it relax. And then slowly get that out, and we're going to take a eagle twist. So I've got the feet on the ground to start. The right thigh crosses once or twice, and then you go to the left. Your arm can go to the right. So if it's too intense, go to your normal spinal twist. We're going to take another inhale. And exhale, go to the other side. So we're going to cross the knees, left over right, hooking it under the ankle if you can. Oops, take it to the side. I've got to move my mic. Okay, left arm out like a T or a Y. And 10, 2, 3, and then gently come back when you're ready. Now this is going to be the teapot, so your right ankle's on your left thigh, and you could just do this figure 4 if you want. We did it once, so if you feel like you're ready to add on, you can go over and then open up your left knee away from you, so you've got a hip, a low back, and a shoulder stretch. Mm-hmm.
15 more seconds here. And then slowly come back and take your left ankle to right thigh, and you could stay here if you want. Or if you'd like to add on, roll over till the foot's on the floor, open that knee away, left arm out like a T. More seconds. All right, take an inhale. And then as you're ready, come back. Feet wider than your hips, drop the inner right knee down, pick up the left ankle and rest it on top, arms up like a Tinkerbell stretch. And then we'll do that on the other side, 30 seconds here. Ankle to thigh and feel the arms stay up. And then we're going to just hug the legs in. You could even stir the pot a few times. This is a circulation, mobility, lymph node movement, synovial fluid. And if you want to use your proper yoga block to get your hips up higher, that way you decompress your spine, and your feet up higher on the wall, you can take about 10 breaths here where you're just letting your mind have a break. It's a way to also reduce inflammation. Now when you're ready, you can slowly come off of there. We'll go up to seated any way that's comfortable to you. Oh man, we did a good job, guys. We did a good job. So when you're here, we'll just take an inviting breath up. So I'll share an intention that I like to have during the day. Today, I'm open and receptive to all of the creative, intuitive ideas coming to me. I am open and receptive to all of the creative, intuitive ideas coming to me. Today I set the intention that I'm open and receptive to all of the creative, intuitive ideas coming to me. And it puts you in a state of openness and receptivity, and eagerness and anticipation, looking for all of the ways that you're getting support from the universe with so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. We killed it today. We did good. We did good.